I'm so excited. I'm here at the Canadian border for the first time in almost 2 years, so probably like a year and a half actually. I'm so excited because it's just been closed this whole time due to the pandemic, but now we are able to cross into Canada as long as we have a COVID test within 72 hours. So I did that. I paid way too much money for it, but whatever. I'm actually going here, so I'm going to Toronto specifically because I have to go to the Japanese embassy to get my passport, my Japanese passport, since I'm a dual citizen. So I just got that all sorted out. But I was supposed to go last year, but then since the borders closed, they let me extend the time to get it. So yeah, there's 3 cars in front of me right now. Hopefully they don't do anything crazy. My friends went over the border. I was supposed to go with them, but I didn't get my COVID test results in time, so I couldn't go. But they said it was really painless, so I'm hoping that it's the same for me. Also, I'm sorry, I have like so many breakouts right now because I stopped taking birth control about maybe 3 weeks ago now, and that has really caused a breakout situation. I'm hoping it's just temporary and it's just like my body getting used to not being on birth control anymore. The only reason I'm not taking it, I'm not trying to have a baby or anything. I'm trying to not take, I don't know, it just makes me uncomfortable with the fact that I've been on this for almost 10 years. I just want to see how my body is without it and if there's any positive effects of me going off. So that's basically the reason. But yeah, the acne situation is why I started it in the first place, and now it's back. So it's fine, it's fine. Here's the border here. There's 2 lanes open. Looks like I'm the 4th in line in this row. This very nice gentleman guided me on how to exit that parking garage, so that's nice. Now I am just walking to the actual embassy, which I guess is through this tunnel. I'm pretty early, which is good, because I knew I would take forever parking. Elevator. Passport is done. I'm now eating lunch. I just parked on the street this time because this is like not the downtown area. I'm on Yonge Street. My favorite ramen place. I'm so excited. You guys, I just got back to the car. Oh, that was one of the best meals I've ever had. That ramen is still my favorite food in the entire world, including any ramen place I've been to in Japan, as well as New York City and everywhere else. This one is it just hits so different. Though I haven't been to the actual restaurant in Japan, I'm sure that one is just as good, if not better, since it's the original location. But the one on Yonge Street in Toronto is amazing. I got the smoky black tonkotsu ramen. That one is the one I always get. And then I also got the lobster gyoza, which was not on the menu last time I was here, last March or whenever that was. So that was super good. And before I go drive off to the mall, which is where I'm going next, is Yorkdale, I just wanted to say that if you haven't already, I really recommend that you try solo travel or even just solo dining, where you go to like a nice sit down restaurant by yourself. It really changes the whole experience, at least for me it does. I really enjoy solo travel. I've gone to Japan by myself. This is actually my first time in Toronto by myself, and it is definitely tricky because, you know, things like finding parking and driving in the city is definitely tricky. It's not, sorry, I'm gonna change the angle here. I looked really weird. Though it's tricky, it's not impossible. You know, everything worked out. It was fine. It really tested me to see, you know, how I can handle stressful situations, I guess, since that was definitely a stressful situation, parking downtown. Parking up here is not as bad. This is fine, but parking downtown is definitely tricky. And just, you know, going into a restaurant where you're the only person eating alone, everyone else is there with someone else or with a group. I like it. I really get to focus on the food and just kind of be with my own thoughts. Yeah, that's just something I've always, not that I necessarily prefer it to traveling with others, but it's definitely needed every once in a while. I love it. I hope to do it more often. And yeah, it's great because I can just do whatever I want. I don't have to, you know, do something that someone else might want to do that I'm not as interested in, or things like that. So I'm excited to go shopping. I don't have anything really that I need to buy other than I have to go to Muji, which is in the mall. Like that, I want to go to Uniqlo and find some like work basics and just basic clothes. I want to look at Aritzia. I need to find a dress for a wedding that is in a couple weeks, and I still don't have one, so I'm hoping I can find something there. If not, I have a backup plan. I actually have 2 backup plans, so it's fine if I don't find anything, but I would really like to if I can. That's about it. They're actually putting this ramen joint in the Yorkdale Mall, which is kind of interesting to me to have, you know, like a very high quality restaurant in a mall, but it is a much nicer upscale mall, so I guess it kind of makes sense. But that will be amazing because then I can just go there in Yorkdale instead of having to go to 2 different places. Oh, one other thing. I just wanted to really quickly thank you guys so much because I just hit 4,000 watch hours yesterday on my channel. I was checking it every day for weeks and weeks, and it finally hit the 4,000 watch hours, so I am able to get monetized now, which is great because I've had this channel for over 2 years now. I think I started in 2019, so yeah, 2 years. And you know, I never made a penny off of any of my videos, which is totally fine since I love making them just for myself to look back on and to help anyone else out. But it is nice to finally know that I've like made it to that next level. So I applied to the partner program yesterday. Last night, actually, it was like 8 p.m. I did it. And this morning I woke up and I was already approved. It said it would take a month, but it's crazy because it took about 12 hours for it to get approved, which is awesome. So I just started putting ads on my videos, the videos that I had already made. But I just really wanted to thank you all for helping me hit that milestone, since I obviously wouldn't have hit it if it weren't for you. So thank you again so much. And let's get on the road here. exhausted. It's 4 o'clock now, so I've been at this mall for 2 hours, which actually isn't that long, but it just feels like I was here all day. And my biggest mistake was carrying my Neverfull around all day, because this thing gets so freaking heavy. So I was just carrying that around, and it was just a lot. But before I go, because I'm actually gonna go like home now, I went to La Durée and got some macarons for us to have at home. Oh, they're like stupid expensive, but I think that they're worth it every once in a while. I also got some stuff at Muji, and I got my cleanser from, or no, Muji. I got the cleanser from Muji, and I got some stuff from Uniqlo. So I got this Aerism top. I really like these. I'm actually wearing one right now under this. I got some room socks, because I like wearing like these big thick socks around the house, and the ones I have are kind of getting horrifying. So there's that. I also got a set of pajamas, which are Aerism. I really like the Aerism line. It's very comfy. Let's see, I got a white button down. It's not that interesting. And I also got these Heat Tech leggings, because I have these, but the ones I have are now ripping because I've had them forever. And wow, it is very hot. It was supposed to be kind of cold today, so I brought a jacket and my blazer and all of that, but it's just way too hot. Just got home. That was a really long drive. Usually the way home from Toronto is a lot longer. So it was like 3 hours and a little bit with all the traffic, because I just left at the worst time. I left that mall at 4, so right during rush hour on a Friday, like you can imagine. So yeah, but I'm home now. She's excited to see me, I hope. Yeah. And I am just exhausted, so I'm gonna take a shower, clean up, and probably just hang out. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next vlog.